What's up, everybody? This is Colin from Holistic Heritage Homestead. I hope you're all well. Today, beautiful day, low to mid 70s. I feel spring is in the air. It smells like it. I could see the life just everywhere, folks. So we're very excited. And we don't wait until spring to start to amend our soils and increase fertility. We do it all year round. And in the winter, there's a lot you could do as well. But there's a couple of times that are super, super important when it comes to gardening. And that is at the end of the season and before your season, right? So that could, there's different things we can do to increase fertility. We can use mulch, we could use wood chips, and I'm just going to touch and go briefly on this. I don't have time. Each one of these are their own series. You could use mulch, you could use wood chips, you could use leaves, you could use organic fertilizers if they're natural. You could use wood ash, you could use rock dust, you can use, it's unlimited, alfalfa pellets, you could use pine chips if you're into that. You could use unlimited stuff. You could use resources around you or things you could purchase, but we like saving money, we like being free, and we like going all natural, right? Especially when we're surrounded by resources. So we use a lot of leaves, a lot of wood chips, all the soil amendments, we use some of them in one way or another. And that's it, folks. So in this bed, we only put down about 2 to 3 inches, which I know usually when you're doing a true, wood mulch or back to Eden situation, it's usually 3 inches or more minimum, but we didn't have a lot of resources at the time. It was something we had rented, so we had to make do and get two beds worth full of chips in a matter of a day. And I was a one-man show that day, folks. So next year we're gonna add, this year rather, we're gonna add a bunch of wood chips on here. We're gonna add another 3 to 5 inch. I want this thing to be like 5+ inches of wood chips. And I know that's okay because I'm going to dig it back and plant in it. But a lot of people kind of make you feel, in my opinion, that as soon as you start to grow this way, you see it's all there's stuff growing through, the weeds have finally popped through. And that's okay because you want them feeding the soil and the microbiology. Some leftover peppers that we left in the ground. That was okra at one point. We left them in the ground because we wanted to leave some roots directly in the ground, okay, for various reasons. They will break down, and those little pathways where the roots were will create little pockets of life where the oxygen can get in. There's easy traveling for the earthworms, and nutrients can be shuttled up and down your topsoil. So that's really great. And I just want to show you, I'll just dig right in here. I'll pick a spot. This looks like as good a spot as any. And just dig in there. And see that, look, right off the bat. All right, right off the bat. Let me see. Earthworms. Life. And that's what you want, folks. You can see that all the mycelia is getting in. And that's just 1 year. Clay loamy. Now I wouldn't call that true complete soil. Because when you get down about 4 or 5 inches, it does become, pretty dense clay, a little bit of loam, but something we could work with. And that's just 1 year. So it is incredible. I don't know if you can catch the worms in the video, but there's quite a bit. It is incredible what you can get done in just 1 year with wood chips. Firm believer, especially for clay soils. Now this year, after we're done adding all of our love, I'm about to, like my previous video, if you're watching this series, rake some of the surrounding leaves right on top of this, right? Maybe sprinkle some rock dust, put a little more wood ash. I've already got some biochar in here. It's working, folks. Stick with the systems. It will work. This year is going to be 3 times better than last year, God willing. Happy growing, just touching and going on some subjects that we're going to get into, introducing the new curriculum in the new series, and also just providing some general information to get you started and give you a jumping place for your own research. But the trick is just to get into it. Start throwing organic matter on top of your garden stuff. You'll be good. All right. Take care. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. Be well.